Mike.
Jenna. Krista. Maddie.
Paulo.
Victoria.
Jordan. And we're the Brush Up!
Welcome to the Brush Up. We got a new elevator this season. This is Connor Board. My name is Brian Kehoe. We've got a new and exciting season for you. Connor, what do you think?
I'm pretty excited. You know, we're both graduating in May. It's our last year. Finally.
Ready to do it. It's been a long road, let me tell you. I think President Johnson is going to be throwing me a graduation party this year.
I hope I'm invited to that. We now have more than 21,000 students on the Nevada campus, and that has been causing some parking headaches for some students. Victoria Barnett and Alejandro Montalvo have more on the story.
With the student population growing each semester, parking has been a big issue for many students who commute to school every day. I interviewed some of those commuters to find out what their opinions are on parking on campus.
Since I get here early, it's not that bad, but like when I show up later, it's really hard to find a parking spot. There's like definitely not enough.
It's really just a pain in the butt because you have to pay so much money and you have to park so far away from all your classes, even though they do provide you with the shuttle. Like, the shuttle only runs for a certain time of the day. So if you miss that time of the day, you have to walk all the way to the end of campus. I parked in the blue zones, and that's literally all the way at the top of campus. So for me, it's just a pain in the butt.
It's not fair for the other students just because there's just not enough. There's really just not enough. So I think there should be more parking and more accommodation for a lot of the commuter students that are starting to accumulate. Reporting from West Stadium, this has been Victoria Barnett for The Brush Up.
Thanks, Victoria. Lots of walking there in that video. So Connor, where do you park on campus?
Well, I actually am pretty lucky, and I get to park at my house, which is on the south end of campus. But I get to do a little 10-minute walk to class, you know. I think it's always good to get some exercise in.
I feel you. I just take faculty parking.
Good. Legal.
Also in the news, it's debate season in party politics, and we had the second GOP debate this last week, and we wanted to see if students on campus knew anything about politics.
I'm Marina Lawler, and I'm your woman on the street today. And today we're going to be talking to the students on campus about what they thought of the GOP debate last night.
I didn't watch it. I was watching football. Sorry.
Why?
Did you see the Republican debate last night?
I did not. I didn't know there was one.
Did you see the Republican debate last night?
Nope, did not.
On a scale of like 1 to just total jerk, who would you vote for?
Hopefully not a jerk. I'd rather not have a jerk ruling our country.
Feel like...
Kanye West 2020. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know yet. I really don't know yet.
All right.
You guys caught me in a weird moment. I was just taking a nap.
Excuse me, sir, are you reading on the future of our country?
I'm not.
Oh.
Donald Trump is an idiot, but I think he could change the country.
Well, I think it was a bit of a comedy show for me.
What was that?
Donald Trump.
Yeah? You like him?
Yeah.
Why do you like him?
Because he's a businessman and we need business in our country.
Yeah. Are you a douche too? Does she just like douches, or
Wow.
I'm just joking.
He's got a good toupee.
Yeah. I was gonna say your hair looks very nice. What do you think about his hair?
It's awful.
It's awful.
You should just get rid of it.
I'm Marina Lawler, and obviously no one knows anything about the Republican debate. Back to you in the studio.
Whether or not you watch the debate, and regardless of your political party, it's important to vote and let your opinion be heard. The Rock the Vote event is coming to the University of Nevada campus on Tuesday, September 22nd from 12 to 2 p.m. in front of the Joe. Stop by and enjoy free food, music, and register to vote using TurboVote for National Voter Registration Day. Become civically engaged and learn more about how voting impacts your community and your future. We have another great event that is coming to the students at the University of Nevada, the opportunity to unite to fight childhood cancer. The National Sign-Up Day for Up Till Dawn is taking place in front of the Joe on Tuesday, September 29th from 10 to 2. Come enjoy free food and learn more about Up Till Dawn, the event where 100% of the proceeds benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I am Victoria Hedman. Back to you, Connor and Brian.
You know, I just bought a new water filter for my home, and it's been the best investment that I have ever purchased. This morning I had about a 29-minute shower, and it was such an excellent way to begin the weekend.
You know, that's probably really bad because we have this really big drought going on, actually. Have you seen the Truckee River lately?
Yeah, but Connor, if you read the news, you would know that the weather for this winter, the El Nino storms are about to come, so everything's going to be just fine.
Okay, well, we'll have to see about that. But Lucas Schaff actually has more on El Nino and his upcoming ski season.
If you're anything like me, since the end of last ski season, you have done nothing else but think about this upcoming season. But if you're a first-time skier or snowboarder, then let this video serve as a preseason checklist to get you ready for when the mountains do open. The first thing you're going to need to do is pick your pass. In the Tahoe Basin, there are 8 major ski resorts. Personally, I choose the Squaw Valley Alpine Pass. It's cheap for college kids, it's only 45 minutes away from campus, there's no blackout dates, and it has the most versatile terrain in Tahoe. Next, you're going to need to make sure you have all the gear you're going to need for the season. Of course, you're going to need your skis or snowboard with boots. But the other necessities you'll need include snow pants, snow jacket, gloves, helmet, and goggles. Now, if you already have this gear, then you're a step ahead of the game. But if you're one of those people who need one or all of the things I just mentioned, then I go check out Bobo's Mogul Mouse. Bobo's is located at 475 East Moana Lane, and they have a huge selection of all the gear you'll need this season. They also have the option of renting gear, and they have a full-service tune-up shop. Or, if you're like me, you can always just tune those bad boys up yourself. With rumors floating around of a Godzilla El Nino coming this season, we can only hope that in just a couple of months, the mountains behind me are going to be covered with white powder. Until then, I'm Lucas Schaff, reporting for The Brush Up, keeping you up to date on what to expect this ski season. Bring it on, winner.
Wow, Lucas, those are some amazing goggles you got there. You should get some, Kehoe.
Hey, Lucas has good style. I'll take it into consideration. In other news, Nevada has a new men's basketball coach, Eric Musselman, and the Brush Up's Luisa Vieira covered the story to see if the Wolf Pack can turn it around.
The new basketball coach was celebrated at a recent Wolf Pack home football game. There was almost as much interest of what was going on the field as who was in the stands.
Oh yeah, thank you, sir.
Both senior and freshman players say the former Sacramento Kings and Golden State Warriors NBA head coach has already brought change to the Wolfpack team.
Compared to the first 2 years I was here, completely different. It's dramatic. Just the camaraderie, the chemistry, and we've done way more team bonding events, which has really brought us together.
Since I've been here for the past 2-3 weeks, I gained 6 pounds, which is incredible. I never gained weight like that, to have a high metabolism. So, to have that going, that's pretty great.
But more importantly, fans and players like forward A.G. West hope Musselman will bring wins.
Winning, because we didn't do a lot of that last year. So.
The Wolfpack faithful are hoping the team can improve on its dismal 9 wins from last year. For The Brush Up, this is Luisa Vieira.
So Connor, are you excited to get out there and see the team play this year?
Yeah, I want to see how much muscle's on the court,
Got it.
In other news, we have a new segment this year on The Brush Up called The Ride Home, where 3 of our Brush Up team members go and see a movie each week, and right when they get in the car, they review the movie. So here's The Ride Home.
This week on The Ride Home, we take a look at M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit.
Something wrong with Nana.
M. Night Shyamalan really had his work cut out for him to try to mount a comeback with The Visit. And he didn't make it easy on himself either. This is a film I went in expecting a straight horror film, and instead I got something that mixes elements of thrillers, comedies, horror movies, and this feels like a deeply personal film for him.
I agree. I think there was a strong emotional core to the story, and you see that with the brother and the sister more than any other aspect of the story. They're dealing with a lot of stuff. Their dad left, their mom is dealing with that grief, and you see that as sort of this driving force behind this story. Yeah, they're in this kind of scary as hell situation, but they are what are holding each other up.
Krista, I'm just excited you saw that much of the movie through your scarf. I really enjoyed this movie. I laughed, I screamed, I cried, I was covering my eyes. He manages to build this really tense, claustrophobic atmosphere within the movie. I can't believe he delivered. A new night is dawning, and I'm so excited. Mike, what rating do you give this movie?
I'd give it a B+. It's the first time I terror laughed, and I love him for that. But
B+.
I gotta give this film 5 out of 5 T-Diamond mixtapes.
And that's back, y'all!
Whoa, my goodness! Let's hope those 3 will be back next week for the show.
Okay, so there was recently a fiesta on Wells, and the Brush Up's Maddie Dart was there to show us what was going on.
On Sunday, September 13th, many Reno residents gathered on Wells Avenue.
Good music, good food, and good people.
That gathering being a celebration of Mexican independence.
Like about Latinos and like us and like what we can do and like basically like showing like who we are and what we're made of.
Up and down the street were several Hispanic-owned businesses.
Today I want to cook tortas ahogadas. It's a fried pork, like carnitas.
For those with a sweet tooth, La Poblanita had several treats.
We like sell like different types of fruits. Like we usually sell fruits at the drive-in.
Between the music, dancing, and food, the event truly was a fiesta on Wells. Reporting for The Brush Up, I'm Maddie Dart.
Okay, so Kehoe, you were actually there, right, at the Fiesta on Wells?
I was there at the Fiesta on Wells, and it's definitely cleaned up in the last few years. It's a great place to hang out. And I had lunch at this really great spot called Brothers Barbecue, which has amazing food. So I definitely recommend it.
Okay, we'll have to check it out.
Now to find out about a great resource here on campus where you can find some cultural news, we caught up with the Brush Up's Kiara Brisker and Kelman Choice, who have their own radio show on Wolf Pack Radio.
We're with the Brush Up along with Wolf Pack Radio. We just broadcast one of our radio shows. And today we had a special music guest by the name of Pause. How's your day been today?
It's been long.
What all did you do today?
Well, I just tried to get my life back together.
We got to know him a little bit. He shared his music, and dope vibes.
Man, his music was awesome.
If you ever want to come on our show and you got a musical talent or just want to share something special,
You just got a talent that you think everyone needs to know about.
come on in. Hit us up on our Facebooks. Find me, Kiara Brisker. We'll spell her name right there.
And Kelman Choice. If you guys have any events or just anything you want to just let the people know that they need to know about, let us know. Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on wolfpackradio.org.
Well, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Check us out on all our different social media and be sure to tune in the rest of the semester.
Bye. Bye.
Hey.
She is always in my corner, right there when I wanna. All these other girls are tempting, but I'm empty when you're gone and they say
Peace out. See you next time. Thanks for tuning in.